my channel, and today I'm joined with the lovely Yana. How you doing, darling?
I'm good. I'm good. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you've not been feeling too well, have you? So,
No, no. This morning, my father-in-law was at home, and he said to me, because my voice is different, isn't it?
yeah,
And he said to me, something's not right. And my husband was like, yeah, she thinks she can't get a cold. I said, no, I just don't want to talk about it because when you talk about being ill, you make yourself more ill.
yeah. We were saying this about the words that you speak, how powerful your words are, weren't we, the other day? And I think I shared something which we're very much aware of, but the word I am is basically setting an intention. So then the words that follow that onwards afterwards is basically yeah, it's basically sending it out, isn't it? So when you say I am and then you say the words afterwards, it's sort of giving empowerment. So
Yeah,
I'm very mindful as much as can be, although sometimes it is a little bit difficult.
yeah. Um, I'm just going to your YouTube channel, Joanne.
Yeah,
To I just want to sort of have a look at the live. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. It looks better than TikTok on a big
I
screen.
thought that it does. It's just I've got my phone on horizontal at the moment, so if I look like I'm looking elsewhere, it's because I'm used to just looking straight into my phone. So I've got to keep looking up there. Do I look like I'm looking at you now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay then. That's okay. Then
So
it
what
doesn't
we
look like I'm.
so what are we talking about today? World energies.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
thought
correct?
we'd pick up. We do a couple of cards. Obviously, when people join us, if you want to ask any questions on the energies, on sort of like, especially if you've gone through this sort of spiritual awakening, anything that you're witnessing. We've spoken a lot throughout this year, haven't we, about our limited beliefs and things like that. So I thought we could probably, while people are joining us, I thought we could probably just pull the cards and see what the cards say. I'd also love to, obviously, I've brought you on. So I'd love you to talk about what you do, how people can reach you as well, Yana, because you've got lots of platforms set up, haven't you? So
Yeah.
if anybody's looking at setting up a new business or a project or humanitarian project or anything like that, you bring in the spiritual aspect of it as well, don't you? So
Yeah.
you can help people stay in alignment mentally with what they're going to be doing moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah. So when it comes to starting a business or running a business, so the industry have pretty much brainwashed people that they need to pay thousands and thousands of pounds to buy someone else's system in order to make thousands and thousands of pounds. Right. So this is not true because their system is their system, not yours.
Yeah,
And this is the difference between what I do and what everybody else's does because I teach people to find their power within and build a system that works for their business because you and I know that every business is different, every business is unique. Just because someone works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for your business. And then when we work on the mindset and that shift from employee to entrepreneur, then we get to the practical side of things of marketing, sales, and the rest of it.
yeah, yeah. So how can we'll probably go on to this at the end as well, but how can people reach you?
So the easiest way to find me is to go to Facebook and type in Yana Hill, and all of my links are available there. I'm sure you will include link to my website in the description below.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after the video, I will
yeah,
put in the links so you can get in touch with Yana, definitely.
yeah. So yeah, the best thing to do is I'm hosting an event actually on the 22nd of January, 8 p.m. UK time. at my Spiritual Business Academy Facebook group. And the event is called Marketing with the Spiritual Twist for Entrepreneurs. So,
Wow.
which is going to be exactly about that. Marketing is not it's not scary, it's not a bad word like I used to think. It's a necessity when it comes to business. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about marketing, first of all, as a spiritual tool, and then with as a practical tool.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Well, I'll definitely join that anyway. Um, and then what I'll do is I'll put the links on below of where people can reach you as well. And obviously subscribe to a channel and then click the notification bell, because then you'll get notified of when she puts new stuff on as well.
Yeah,
But you've been amazing, because as you start off different things in your life as well as a business, especially when you start off with this like awakening journey, or you're just waking up to who you are, sometimes it can be really, really difficult, can't it? Because
yeah.
you then start to, you don't realize how many limited beliefs that you
Oh,
have, do you? You start it, and then all of a sudden these niggling thoughts come through. Can I do it? How's this going to work? And
yeah,
then sometimes handing it over to the universe, or as you know, I always call in my guides and my angels, because they always have a higher perspective, and they know why you're here. And they knew we would forget them when we're here. So sometimes when you start to go through these things and you start to awaken, it's really good to work on these limited beliefs and call in the higher guidance as well, guys,
yeah,
as well. Because I think that way then you sort of, you have a bit of extra help. You don't
yeah,
feel as though you're doing it all on your own, do you?
yeah. Exactly. When you were not alone,
Mm,
entrepreneurship is a lonely journey if you choose it to be a lonely journey. But it doesn't have to be a lonely journey. Everybody has spirit guides and archangels around them. The universe is ready, is happy to help anybody who is open and ready to receive and ask for help. Um, so yeah, you don't have to do it on your own.
no, no. And it's getting used to calling them in as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go out and about, and then all of a sudden, I mean, and when I just wanted to let people know as well that when you first start calling in your guides and your angels, they come through so vaguely. And then sometimes it's like, well, I'm not hearing anything, I'm not picking up anything. And my guides, excuse me, are always saying to me, Joanne, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And patience, um,
Yeah.
because I think that's one thing I didn't realize. I haven't, I didn't have, I have now. I didn't have a lot of patience.
Mm.
So I'd be calling these energies in, and then nothing would happen. And I'd be like, right, it's not working, I can't do it. But we've all got that ability, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it's sort of taking that time out to be present, to sit in that present moment, um, and just relax. You move away from your physical senses to your soul senses, and then your soul senses start to come a little bit more online as well. And then that way, then you're able to sort of, you feel the energy change as well. Or sometimes I can feel the energy change in my room, or sometimes I'll just get a feeling of calmness, and then that's the way, I've recognized it coming through. And those that know me know that I share loads of videos on that subject as well. So you
Yeah.
can check my YouTube channel and things like that. I'm going to be doing more and more videos as well on my channel about how to connect, if you choose to, with your guides and your angels, and how to be present, because it's being present that illuminates all the gifts that we hold within us that we don't even realize are there.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like with me, it's more with regards to knowing. It's that feeling when I'm doing my readings, automatically I just have this knowing of what's going to happen for that person, or feeling as though where they are now, that's where their energy alignment is, and that's what, you know what I mean, that's what's coming through. And then I get like a knowing, and then strangely enough I get like a time I know you don't. I always ask you because we do readings for each other, don't we? And you go, Jo, I'm not doing time. I'm not putting time on it. But I can't help it when I do my readings. Sorry, that's my dog.
Oh,
A bird has just flown into the window.
oh, right.
Okay, that's weird. Okie dokie. So let me just have a look. Right, I'm just checking here. No, we're fine. Okay. So yeah, so where was I now? That's completely put me off. But yes, should we start pulling some cards on the energies?
Yes. Do you know what I want to ask first of all is I want to ask about and I'm not sure if we've pulled cards on this before, but you and I have talked about this, about corporations and the normal employment process. I just want to, I'm not sure how to ask the cards. The question is like, are people going to transition? Are the masses going to transition from employee into entrepreneur quicker than we think? Does that make sense?
So are you thinking of people being able to move away from their 9 to 5 jobs and tradition?
Yeah,
And to basically start building businesses on their own
yeah,
without the control
yeah,
corporations and without the aspect of having to do that line of work financially. So they're going to have more of an opening
yeah.
where they
So what I'm going to ask is, what is the energy around employment in the UK? The energy around the employment system in the UK, because we're focusing on the UK, aren't we?
yeah, okay. So okie dokie.
Okay.
I'm going to let you do your cards first, and while you're doing your cards first, I'm just going to sort of channel my guides through and see what information comes through from them.
Oh, a lot of cards fell off. Okay. 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 Oh, very nice. Very good. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me just organize them.
So if anybody has got any questions while we're doing these cards as well, if anybody's got any questions on spirituality, calling your guides, setting up a business, humanitarian project, or if anybody's gone down that rabbit hole and you want to have more of an idea of what's sort of going to be happening this year, then obviously put it in the comments and we'll check the comments a little bit later on. So first we're going to ask this question with regards to people setting up businesses this year and if it's going to be a feasible thing for them to do. We'll ask that first, but what I'd like to also incorporate with the cards that I'm pulling now is if they're going to be financially in a position to be able to do that.
Right. Okay. So I've got something about this. Do you want me to read my cards?
Yeah, far away.
Okay. So everybody knows that the employment system is full of shite, but people refuse to see it. They refuse to see it. However, they're going to start seeing it because they're going to juggle two things. They're going to start businesses and they're going to work at the same time. So a lot of people are still in denial. Everybody knows, everybody I talk to, I'm not exaggerating, everybody I talk to who has a job or has a job in a business knows that the employment world is just not sustainable.
Yeah.
But because they're afraid, I need to pay the bills, I need to pay the mortgage, I need to pay this, I need to pay that. Because they're afraid, they don't want to remove the blindfold. You see, the way she's doing like this, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's the energy. However, they're going to start hearing it.
Yeah.
And that is going to empower them to create their own fortune. and they're going to quit their jobs. And when they quit their jobs, unlimited abundance will come in.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Well, I've got the at the moment still. There we
All
go.
right.
The 5. So I feel as though people are starting to waken up more and more and starting to go into their sort of own alignment a little bit. They're starting to
Yeah.
think to themselves, well, this isn't bringing me joy.
Mm.
But I feel as though we've got the Queen of Swords here. So it's like you've said, it's all about the mental mindset. So it's all
Yeah.
about people sort of realizing that actually I can bring something and I can help people here. Realizing what I've just got is people need to awaken to realize that they have got something to bring. Because
Yeah.
sometimes a lot of people think, well, I'd like to do this by starting up a new business, but who's going to want it? And that can be a limited belief as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but what I've got is once they open up their mindset, it's like me first starting my YouTube channel and thinking to myself, well, what can I bring to people, you know? But then when you start to do it, you think, oh, actually, and then I've seen other people do it, and I think, well, yeah, I do readings, and yeah, I have that mentality, I have that thought process, and I could share that and maybe share my experiences as well. So I'm getting that very much that there's going to be a turning point.
Mm.
And I feel as though the corporations are going to be starting to go down a little bit as well. And I feel what I've got is people aren't going to be treated as well as they have been. And I think that's going to be the switch, because
Yeah.
well, I'm not happy. What can I do to bring happiness into my life? And the more they go within and connect as well with themselves and get themselves more into the frequency of trusting what they can bring and working on themselves, because a lot of it can be fighting within themselves. I'm feeling a lot of people are sort of a bit like middle ground now, and after Christmas and after everything, and everything's, you know, I'd say you haven't got so much expense going out, but you know what I mean? Coming up to Christmas, it can be very, very taxing, can't it? Financially
Yeah.
and mentally and everything. And I feel as though we're going to go through a bit of a transition where people are going to be walking away with what they felt was bringing them happiness. But you see, you've got one missing there. They're realizing that actually this isn't bringing me joy anymore. It's stressing the life out of me. And in fact, I'm not earning as much as I think I probably could if I either do a course and I do something to bring something to others. But I feel as though a lot of people are going to be walking away from their 9 to 5. But initially, it's got to come down to their own mindset
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
to make that transition. And a lot of people might have a few tower moments as well, because especially with organizations and systems going down, I'm getting that some people, it's going to be done for them.
Yeah.
So instead of them maybe making that initial step to move away from their 9 to 5 or their current job, there could be changes within the organizations that they're working for. And that's going to give them the focus to go, hang on a minute, there's something else I can do, or there's something else I want to do. But that's also going to give them their emotional, what's coming through? They're going to be feeling more emotionally aligned with having that, what's the word I'm thinking of? Confidence. To know that they can bring something more happiness into their life as well. And probably I'm also picking up as well that a lot of these organizations, before they do go down, they're going to be putting a lot on their staff. They're going to be trying to earn as much money as they can, which means creating more hours, which means putting on their staff even more. And I think this is where people are going to start stepping away a little bit and going, well, hang on a minute, this is my job, but now I'm being pulled to other things. And especially when people walk away or look for other employment, where does it fall down to? It falls down to on the staff that's left the ground crew of the company. And people are going to start thinking, no, this is too much now. This isn't in my, this isn't what I do. This is what I'm not, this isn't what I've come here to do. So I feel as though there's going to be a lot of sort of inner fighting within themselves. But once they reach that turning point and they think, right, now I need to make a change in my life now. And this is obviously where you come in, because people can get in contact with you and you can guide them from start to finish as to which is the best way, how to go about it, to get rid of those limited beliefs as well of, well, can I do this? Da, 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 da. And then they're going to be able to feel more emotionally and mentally in alignment to move forward. So that's what I'm picking up.
Okay, that's very good. That's very positive.
So
I think I've said this to you before. My prediction is that in the future, corporations will sort of shot themselves in the foot because they will not be able to employ people, because nobody, people wouldn't need to work in the future. And actually, this is something I want to ask the cards now. The financial rewards the awake people are going to receive.
okie dokie. So
But
those
this is only for the awake people, for those who stood their ground 6 years ago. So I just want to ask the cards if, one card flicked. People are waiting.
Yeah. A lot of people start to wake up, aren't they, and start to realise that things weren't what we were told they were. And for those that are watching this is all to do with regards to these companies and these structures are actually going to be dismantled. And whether a lot of people want to see that or not, this is your chance to start getting yourself into alignment, connecting more with you. Not doing woohoo or anything, but just sitting back, taking a bit of time out and just saying, right, okay, how can I bring happiness into my life? And is this work I'm doing actually bringing me joy? And I know a lot of people are going to go, no, but we work to earn the money. But moving forward, we've had to spend a lot of money out on things that are so unnecessary. Governmental things as well, which will be taken down. In fact, I saw something on TikTok not so long ago with somebody that I connected with a long time ago, and we still follow each other. And she believes that all the money that we've had to pay out on taxes, government taxes, gas, electricity, we've gone down this route before, but there's so much. Somebody said to me not so long ago, before you step your foot out of bed, you've already paid about 30 things that you don't need to, that will be removed, because gas and electricity should be free. Broadband will be free. The house prices and the prices of things will be brought back. I think they said about, we go back to the 1970s where mortgages were like
pennies.
Houses, not mortgages, because the mortgage is going to go. So nobody's going to be renting in the future. You'll be in a position where you'll be able to buy your house. And I think going back to 1970s, you could buy a house for like £1,500. Car, I think, was about 500, and that's for a new car. And also all the money that we have paid out through our life is all going to come back to us. So basically we're all going to be at an even keel financially. So if anybody comes on here and says, yeah, but I need to work to earn the money, once these corporations and establishments go down, the money, because we're supposed to be sovereign human beings, so all that money is going to come back to us, we the people. So effectively it means that We won't have to work to earn. We can work, but we'll be able to do what we want to do.
We'll have a choice, basically.
Whatever choice you decide to do.
Yeah. And also something very important I want to say here, Joe. If someone who is in their ego is watching this and thinking, "Oh, great, I'm going to get some money," it's not going to work like that. Unless you did your inner work, you're not going to receive anything.
You've got to waken up to what's going on, because if you
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
you're going to still be stuck in that system. It's like going from, I don't know, you want to lose weight. So you say to yourself, right, okay, everything in moderation, but I'm going to start adjusting things a little bit and bring in more healthy food and maybe do a bit of gentle exercise and start from there. But you're making that change. That's
yeah,
what that Michael Jackson song, make that change. And it's that making that, it's having your own discernment and going, well, does this sit right with me? And once you start to connect more, I suppose spiritually, but really tuning into yourself and being more present, your focus and clarity will change. And I think that's where you're coming from, Yana, is where you make that shift.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Yeah,
your
yeah,
own discernment comes in, and that's
yeah,
when the Queen of Swords comes out and says, actually, no, I need to make this change in my life now. It's not bringing me happiness. But I also feel as well, Yana, that even though there's a lot of people that haven't awoken to the world, I do feel, and I have felt this for a long time, that once these systems and corporations go down, they're not really going to have a choice.
no, no,
So I do feel that the money that is owed to us will come back to everybody, but that's
yeah,
my personal opinion. However, to change their mindset and to change their life moving forward, they will have to do some inner work as
yeah,
well, because we've had to, but we've had one foot in this world and one foot, so to speak, becoming the better version of ourselves and tuning in to the energies. So yeah, it is.
What were we asking? What were we asking? I forgot now.
No. You'll have to get used to us, guys. We just literally go off on a tangent, don't we? So,
Oh, about the money.
will
Right, let's see.
I tell you what, should we ask if the money that we have paid out all our lives, will it come back to everybody?
Oh, that's a big question. Oh,
All right, will it come back to us? Will it come back to us? I feel as though it will, because I think a lot of people.
I'm gonna ask what's the energy around the financial reward for the awakened ones.
Okay. For those of you just joining, welcome to my channel, and welcome to the live for me and Yana. So you have to excuse me, I'm not used to doing lives. This is all new to me. So if there's any questions that you want to just ask us, then obviously feel free, put it in the comments. But just wanted to say hi to those who are on here, and I hope you're okay, and I hope you're doing really, really well. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Right, Yana, do you want to fire away with your cards? Have you pulled your cards?
Right. Okay. So there is still waiting. There's still things that needs to be done in the background. So it is coming. Look at him. So here's the money.
Background.
This is not this man here doesn't represent the people. It represents the person. It's like he's like what's the word? Treasurer.
All right.
So he's basically waiting for someone to give him the go ahead to press the button. Okay. And once he presses that button, oh my goodness, people like us will be like, okay, I'm taking my shit and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So these ones here, they represent us enjoying life, traveling, going out shopping, going out for nice lunches, because we deserved it. We deserved it because we took so much insults, didn't we, from people?
Just a bit. Absolutely.
Yeah. Um, so there will be a split. So we've got the chariot. So as soon as I grabbed the card, I got the word the split. So you see, we've got two horses here. So the white horse is us. The black horse is the people who haven't woken up yet. And funny I say that because as of 17th of February, we starting the year of the horse.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And a
yeah.
lot of people will be very disappointed, very annoyed, very angry as to, oh, why does she have so much money? Why is she so happy? Why am I not getting anything? But the universe tried, and we tried to wake you up. The universe tried to wake you up, and you didn't listen. And because of that, you're going to feel like that.
Right. Okie dokie. All right then. Well, I've got that a lot of people will be. I keep getting the five. If you notice, it's a second card with the five, and this is swords as well. So a lot of people are gonna. It's funny as well because you can see him looking at these here in the background, but you see how he's still holding on to his sword. So he's still mentally in that mindset that he's got to work and pay for things,
Yeah.
even though it's being highlighted now that you don't. Even when it's probably going to come out more and more that you don't have to do these things, he's actually looking at people that have put down their mental mindset, they've put down their swords, and they're in alignment. And very much this year, it's going to change. A lot of people are going to be holding on to the financial system.
Yeah.
Okay. But those that move away from it because emotionally they've gone into themselves and they've worked on their own discernment and they've drawn in the right energies, and obviously that's where we are. We know we are ready for the change, and that's what I've just got feeling. A lot of people aren't going to be ready for the change.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When
I
I feel
know.
like there's still going to be an EBS, there's still going to be a switchover. A lot of people are going to be still sitting in that mental mindset. So even though they're seeing that the banks are going down, the systems are going down, and this is not to scaremonger, but those out there, this is all going to happen. I feel it'll be an initial time. I don't feel as though it's going to be, I'm not getting the word longevity or anything like that, but they're going to have this transition where they're going to have to start using their own discernment and
Yeah.
realizing that actually these systems are being taken down for a reason. I think a lot of these people are going to be, I will go more on what you've just been talking about, but a lot of people are going to be realizing that actually they can walk away from it. They have got the freedom, but it's their mental thing
Yeah. Yeah.
holding them back. But for those that have worked on themselves, so everything will come to us at a much
Oh,
quicker rate. And I think this is where I was getting at. I think it's all going to come back to the people, but those that are aware, it's going to come back to us quicker.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
which is exactly what you've just said, because
Yeah.
we're in the right thought, we're in the right modality, we're ready for it. And I think what will happen is it'll be available to us and we'll know it's there. And this is where a lot of the people are going to struggle because they're still going to hold on to that old mindset of how can I do this moving forward? I mean, obviously, it's very difficult for us to try and understand how the process is going to work, isn't it? And there's only a short few that obviously know how this is all going to come back to us. But that's what I'm picking up on. Does that make sense?
Yeah. 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 Well, I think our reading so far pretty much the same. It's just we use different words.
Yeah, definitely. And I think because even though we've got a split, haven't we? And very much I was picking up that January, the energies have been a bit low after Christmas, and I felt like we were being pulled back in. And obviously there's a reason for this, but because we're aware of that, we're ensuring that we're in the right energy and we're in the right alignment. So all
Yeah,
these things that are playing out, because it's going to look pretty rough over the next couple of months. It's going to look like the world's going a bit bloody crazy, because they're trying to wake more and more people up to the world that they thought, which obviously we realise is an illusion. Um, and once you've gone down that rabbit hole and gone through that awakening process, you understand exactly what we're saying. And it's
yeah,
keeping your energies in alignment and understanding that this isn't happening to us. Oh, hi, Sam. You're right, darling. So this isn't happening to us. It's basically happening for
for
us
us. Yeah, yeah,
to wake people up more and more and more. And Sam's definitely on where we're on. And anybody joining us, if you're with us and you've gone down that rabbit hole, give us a thumbs up or let us know, and let us know where you are. And if we can give you any guidance, then obviously let us know. If this is all new to you and sounds a bit like we're pulling things out and you're not really totally understanding, then this is for those that have sort of like woken up to the world, and what's actually we thought was being done for us is actually being done against us. But this is all changing.
yeah.
And I said to you, didn't I, that last year was going to be a mass awakening.
Oh, yeah.
I feel as though this year is still actually people waking up.
Um, I watched the video somewhere, I can't remember where. Someone was saying that the year of the snake is ending on the 16th of February. So if there's anyone out there, if you've got some clearing to do, it's the perfect time to do it now. And there is something actually I want to ask the cards now, Joe. What is
Yeah,
the guidance for people with regards to the end of the year of the snake?
right. Okay, that's a good
And
one.
after that, do you want to ask about the med bits?
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with what's the guidance for people for the end of the year of the snake.
Let's have a look.
Oh, right. Only three cards because there isn't really a lot. I feel like the cards are pretty sort of straightforward in this matter. Are you ready? Do you want me to start?
Yeah. So basically, I think is to be very kind to yourself. Um, when you are feeling as though you are being pulled in, take that time out and be very, very kind to yourself, because we have the Justice card as well. So
Oh,
yeah, and also look at that one. We were talking about making money,
oh
new
yeah.
projects and things like that. This is where I feel as though people are going to start being drawn into doing humanitarian projects, which again, like I said earlier on, Yana will be amazing with. Um, and it's connecting more with the light within you, the God source energy, the life force that we have that's within us all the time, but ensuring that we're unblocked is the
Yeah.
guidance. I've said this to you before. Sometimes it's as if we have this energy field around us, but we block it out with stuff that goes on in our reality and stuff that goes on within our work. And when you take that time out and you just be a bit present, do a bit of conscious breathing, and you connect with the God source energy and the light within us, we are then bringing a lot more light in. And that's the big thing that's coming through is really work on your energy, and ensure that when we're coming up to this period, you're ready for it, because you're going to bring attracting a lot more. If you're
Yeah.
stuck in the old dense energy, or if you're not connecting with the light within you, basically you're not connecting to your true essence. I feel as though it's going to be a bit yin and yang. You're not going to really know yin and yang. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to sort of know where you are. And the guidance is the more you do this and connect, the more you're going to actually see things for what they truly are. And you're going to be able to bring in more clarity, more peace, and more. I've just got, it's not just so much on a financial level or an award, it's abundance. That's what I've just got. So you're
Yeah.
going to feel more abundant, and you're going to attract the right energy in, and allow these positive energies moving forward. Because again, it's all with regards to your mindset and what you allow in, and being the observer, isn't it, of what you're allowing into your energy field as well. So I feel as though that's what my cards are saying,
Yeah.
and that's what's
My
coming.
mine, I only have 3 cards, so it's not that much to say. But people are going through tower moments, and it's not because they want to, because they're forced to, and
Yeah,
they're forced to do it because they keep falling back into old habits. So you see how, so this card is telling you stop falling back into old habits. It's all in your head. So you see how he's fighting the other ones. So
yeah,
you can fight the old habits. Okay, you can fight your own demons, and it will be worth it. Of course, at the end. But what this card is saying is what you said about abundance. Keep reminding yourself that you've got the power to change your life, whether it's the year of the snake, the year of the horse, or whatever. You have the power to say, I am full of abundance, I am incredible, I am amazing, so on and so on. So yes, you need to go through this in order to get here,
absolutely. And
but
that's
we are heading here.
and that sums up a spiritual awakening, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. In those three cards, that sums it all up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Acknowledging that you want to change, acknowledging that there's got to be something more to life, and then sitting back and going, okay, then you start to connect, and then you start to work on yourself, because you realize that these negative aspects of yourself are lowering your energy, and they're not bringing you joy, and they're not bringing you happiness, and they're pulling you down. You think, well, okay, now, so what's this about? And then you work on yourself, and then you become the observer. Like you've said, you create your reality, you become the
Yeah,
observer, making sure the words you speak, the energies that you're allowing in. And I've got some beautiful friends, and sometimes they'll call me up and they're like absolutely stressed out the head, and I have to sit there and I literally do this to myself, and I
yeah,
put myself in a big ball of light. So I'm like, I don't want to be, I'll be there and I'll speak to you about it, but I don't want to be emotionally connected to your
yeah,
situation,
yeah.
because I don't want to take that on board. You know, I'll be there and I'll help, but I don't want to take it on personally myself, because we work too hard on ourselves, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not taking anybody else's baggage. Right,
Yana
let's ask a,
is definitely straight to the point, and Yana is the one that gives me my soul slap. So
uh,
we always say this, don't we? So sometimes I'll be like, oh, and she'll go, right, Joe, and I go, right, yeah, okay. And then you'll phone me up and I'll say, but just remember, and I sometimes get you to see it from another point of view, which my
yeah,
mum always did for me growing up. She always enabled me to look at things from another perspective.
yeah.
Amazing. So I'm just going to quickly draw on an oracle card just for the ending of how we can transition this period uh, more spiritually. Does that make
Oh, you
sense?
mean from the snake into the horse? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we need to be aware, like you've said, anything more to be aware of. Okay. Yeah, we've got planning as well. ensuring that you're ready for the change as well. I feel ensuring that you're ready to make that shift and be in alignment with it, and just go with flow.
Yeah.
Making sure you're not holding on, like you've said, holding on to anything that you don't need to transition over to
Yeah.
take with you. It's sort of letting go, and gaining inner strength as well, I feel. Going in, and when you go in and you become more present, you automatically attune yourself to the right energy anyway, moving forward. But I'm pretty much feeling as though just being the observer of you,
Yeah.
for this transition, and acknowledging that we are going into another phase, and it's going to bring a lot more love light energy in as well. So this energy has been very much this January and December, as if we're like pulling, and I feel as though moving into February it's going to be like just letting that go and going.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's what it's going to feel like for us.
Right. Let's look at med beds.
Okie dokie.
I'm just going to ask generally, what's the energy around med beds in the UK?
Right, okie dokie. And these are energy healing, for those that don't know, energy healing, what would you call them? Basically, this is where the difference will be, when people will understand energy and know that
Right.
you can.
So the way it's going to work with med beds, and I said this to you the other day, I think. So the way it works now, you go to a doctor. Let's say the patient is someone who smokes, drinks, eats junk food, and something's wrong with them. They go to a doctor. The doctor gives them a pill, and they don't review their lifestyle. They don't tell them stop smoking, stop drinking, stop eating junk food.
Yeah.
And everybody's happy. And if something happens, this person will go back to the doctor. The doctor will give them another pill, and it's a vicious circle. With the med beds, if you do that, the med beds will pick up your energy, and they will not work.
Yeah.
So unless you go in the med beds with the pure intentions that you're open and ready to change for the better, the med beds are not going to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's that
And
simple.
yeah. You know, I saw something the other day on Facebook, and they said your doctor, what did they say? Your doctor is not a health professional. No disrespect to doctors out there, by the way, but it was just a bit of a meme. And it said, I don't know whether I should try to say this really, but your doctor isn't, it wasn't the word health professional. Your doctor isn't a healer, it's a dealer.
Oh yeah. They're paid employees.
Yeah, they're absolutely paid, and they're paid more the more prescriptions they get, aren't they?
Yeah. Exactly. That's why they always gift up medications.
And they give
Uh,
medication on top of one medication, because the one
yeah.
medication creates illnesses in one way, and so they have to then contradict that, and then they give him another. It's like that old saying, if I take any more tablets I'm going to rattle.
Oh, yeah. Right. Energy around med beds in the UK. What is happening?
Let's have a look.
All right. A lot of people are manifesting them. Oh shit. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oh, okay. Okay. Very good cards. So, Joe, it's not just us who is manifesting the med beds. Right. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, far away.
Right. So, why did I say manifesting? because we have the Star card.
Wow.
And we have the Magician.
Ah, right. Okay, that's good.
So what we need to do here is continue to visualize the med beds are actually available to the public. Because the med beds, what's going to happen with the med beds is the same as the financial reward. They will be available first to people who are awake, because we did our inner work.
Yeah.
So keep visualizing, keep manifesting that this is actually happening. I know I would love to use them. I would love to try them. Things are being prepared in the background. This is for the UK, don't forget. Things are being prepared. You see how, so this is nothing to do with money. This is to do with preparation. You see, she's cleaning the coins. So they're cleaning it's like they're preparing the equipment. This is not a spiritual card. This is a practical card, right? Okay. So when I saw the high priest, I thought it was something spiritual, but not. So these beds, they're a gift to the UK from a man who is divinely connected. I don't know if this is, oh my God. Yeah. I feel like the medical industry will fight it, will try and fight it. You know, the 3D people that are going to be left behind, they're going to try and fight it because they will be worried about salaries and, money, basically. But they're not going to, it's not going to happen, because we have the 10 of Cups and we have the Strength card. But the Strength card, I don't see it as literally the Strength card. You see how peaceful she is, and the line is so happy, sort of like just having a little nap. So the health will return to the people.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's all good.
Really good. That's really good. Well, I've got the page of wands, which
all
is
right.
I'm picking up on that, which is yes, it is going to be coming through. And the page of wands is more like a starting point, as if it's just at the starting block, where I'm getting. And obviously we've got the Emperor. At the moment, I feel as the swings, I'm getting the word swings and roundabouts. And I feel as though it's being used at the moment for the military.
Oh, yeah, possible.
With what they've had to go through, rightly so, in my
and also children. Oh, yes. Yeah.
And then we have the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Which effectively means that it's all going to come back round, because obviously we started off without the health systems and without the corporations and without the elites. So what I'm getting is humanity's coming back to its natural state, which is the way we were before we were taken over. And then I called in Archangel Michael, and it says welcome abundance.
Ooh.
So welcome abundance into your life. Have faith that source will heal any challenges that you have as well. So it is all about sort of sitting in alignment and, like you said, manifesting these things as well, but knowing it's going to come.
Yeah.
Believing that it's going to come.
Yeah.
I think we can only go one way now.
Yeah, there is no going back. So everybody who is in a negative mindset and is thinking that what we're talking about is a big pile of BS, this video is not for you.
Yeah, see, that's where they won't be able to. I'm using my codes with the words you're speaking, so they're not going to be able to see the wood for the trees when things start to go down. They're going to be looking at what they've had instead of focusing on which is crumbling, instead of focusing on what can come through. And I'm getting as well is when we talk about energies and frequencies and vibrations, a lot of people, even my friends and family, they just cut off from it, because as far as they're concerned, it's a load of rubbish. but it's funny how I've not been ill for the last 6 years. I mean, I do Reiki on myself anyway, but I'm always trying to be the observer every day of where I am, when I'm in alignment, when I'm being pulled back as well. And also, are these my energies or somebody else's energies? But with friends and family and things like that, I used to really struggle. But now I've stopped trying to wake people up, and all I do is just send them love and light, and know that when their soul is ready, and when that inner light is ready to ignite, so to speak, then they'll be connected, and things will start to come through in their own mindset of, they'll see something and it will slightly resonate, but they won't understand, but then they'll find that they're being drawn more and more, and then, like where we all started, but that's what I'm picking up, and very much that's where a lot of people are going to be for a long time, until they know that they're the one that can make that change, and then they're going to be fully in the right energy.
Yeah, because the way the system have programmed us is to always wait for someone else to come and sort out our problems.
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that.
Away to somebody else.
Yeah.
Then when you realize, well, actually, I can make a change in my life now, even just for my own happiness or the way I'm feeling. I don't choose to be negative, and I don't choose to be around negative people. I choose that, I always try and say that I live myself the awakened way. As soon as I go out in the car, that can be one of the biggest triggers I get, because so many people are, I suppose, within their life, and my daughter, and so now I tend to try and sit back and I don't let it bother me. But in the past, it's quite difficult, because people seem at a completely different level to you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can seem quite abrupt and very much very argumentative. I mean, I had to take my daughter to the doctors, was it yesterday? And as soon as I walked in, they'd all got masks on. And straight away, I just looked up and went, please give me strength. Please give me strength. Because more importantly, I could feel me getting all tightened up, because we all know, I mean, one of my greatest friends, she's a nurse. And even she says the masks don't work. We only
there was tons of evidence years ago about the mask. There's even a condition. There is a guy who is a Nobel laureate, and he actually proved that the lack of oxygen, which is exactly what the masks do, you breathe in your own carbon dioxide, creates acidic environment in your body, and this increases your risk of cancer. So there is tons of proof. I'm not making it up. The so-called, how shall I put it? The illness from 6 years ago, well, it's never been isolated. It's never been proven to exist. How can you possibly? And the thing is, I've actually looked it up, and everybody can look it up. Just go on Google. And there is no proof about anything.
How can you have a cure for something that's not been isolated?
Exactly.
And how can you have a cure for something that, and if you noticed, around that period, nobody had flu.
Yeah, all of a sudden. So all of a sudden, now it's all about the flu.
Yeah, it's all about, because I said to my daughter, because I don't watch mainstream, so I don't really watch adverts, apart from something we clicked on yesterday, and there was that advert I told you about, which you reckon is still part of the trying to wake people up. If anybody's seen it, there's pregnant women with what's that stuff that you wrap stuff up when you're moving house, that bubble wrap, and bubble wraps around the belly, and they're actually telling people to inject
mass psychosis,
born. And I was just sitting there rolling my eyes, and And I just thought, oh, I'm clicking off this. But yeah, what was the reason for me bringing that up? I can't think now. But yeah, basically, like you said, it's trying to get people to go, why would you do that? And this has been the whole thing. It's using your noggin, as my mum would say,
Yeah.
and going,
Yeah.
why would you do those things? You know, and
It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous for a reason.
people are still very stuck in that mentality. And I thought I was going to have a few problems in the doctors yesterday. I mean, I had to go for something else for my daughter, and I have to still understand that she's got free will and she still believes in the system. And it's very, very, very difficult. And I know a lot of people out there are probably with partners that are still very much in the system. Yeah, you're one. So trying to work with that, I praise you as well, because it is so difficult. I just
Oh,
roll the eyes and he goes again. And
sometimes I say to him, I ask the universe every single day why she gave you to me.
yeah, yeah, you do, yeah. But that's because when we transition, you're going to build a better life together anyway.
Yeah,
We do that.
yeah,
And we
because
know, but he
we
does
are
let you.
creating the domino effect, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still love him, you know, even though sometimes I want to slap him
But
and
this
wake
is
him up.
when I sat down and all these people had got the masks on, my daughter looked at me and say, "Oh no!" And I'm not one to create problems, but I just said, if you want to wear a mask, I've gone past that stage of caring now. So not caring, obviously, I adore her, but she's got her own free will, and she's
Yeah.
getting older. And I said to her, if you want to go and get a mask, you go and get a mask. I said, but personally, I'm not going to put one on because I don't believe in it. But she didn't. She didn't.
Yeah.
But I was expecting somebody to say, I was expecting somebody to say something, but they didn't. I just basically covered myself in love and light, and I just said, no, just protect me because I don't need to get drawn into this. But I
No.
couldn't wait to get out. I
Yeah, yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
wait to get home because I was just like, oh, that's it. And my daughter said to me, oh, well, we've entered a flu pandemic. And I went, yeah, of course we have. Okay. And I just didn't say anything else. I just said, okay, that's fine.
There is a
Um,
huge backlog of that thing that goes in your arm, and
mm,
they're trying to push it now as something else. Yeah.
this is it. If it doesn't work with one name, they'll create
Yeah.
another name for it.
Yeah, because we couldn't sell the cucumbers. Let's rename them tomatoes and try and sell them as tomatoes. There's two cucumbers.
Yeah, I know. But I want to actually ask the guidance on that is the I'm just going to quickly ask the cards on this because I know we're going over an hour now. Right, I'm going to ask if there's any more people that need to be woken up before we have that EBS, which is what I think. Are they? Because I know that when I spoke to somebody a while ago, they were looking at about 80% of people to be woken up before they flip that switch and before we have an EBS. Because
No,
originally we spoke about this and we thought it was just going to be dribs and drabs and things like that. But it's not until you go back and you start watching things and you think, no, it's got to happen, surely. We can't continue, number one, for the next 5 years
no,
with one foot in one world, one foot in another. But we also can't let the old system still keep going. Obviously,
no.
so yeah. So what was I asking for now? I was asking
So
for
are we asking what is the energy about the people who are to be awoken?
yeah, yeah. Is there any more that need to be awoken before the switch over?
Ugh.
I'm going to do that again actually because
Not a lot. No. The answer is no, Joe.
yeah, I get that as well. I don't.
No. So I've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. So things are happening. One way or another, things are happening.
Yeah, yeah, and
Very powerful people who work for the light are gonna make it happen. And everything, so this is the hangman, and people always get scared when it's the hangman, but this is not what this is not literally. This means that things are now in balance. Because you see, he's in the tree pose. When you turn it around, he's in the tree pose, so he's balanced. And oh, definitely it's happening. We have the world card.
wow,
It's
that's
happening.
it is.
One way or another, it's happening.
Well, it's strange because I got that,
Oh,
and I also got celebration, emotional celebration, and we've got the 3 as well, which means the uniting of love, prosperity, and health.
yeah.
Getting giving back to the people.
Mm,
But with regards to waking up now, I feel as though it's not needed anymore.
no.
I feel as though everybody that's awoken with the percentages as well, I feel as though everybody that's awoken have come through that
Yeah,
transition. If
yeah,
people walking away from that old mental mindset that they're holding on to a specific amount of people, I feel as though a lot of people have done their inner work, worked hard on themselves as well. And a lot of people I'm finding now, I feel come February, there's going to be a shift in energy.
yeah,
And there's going to be an excited energy. And for us that have woken up and we've been waiting for all this, this is a massive yes. The Ace of Swords is basically yes. And we're actually going to know that it's happening. So with that knowing and with that excited feeling, we're bringing it forward anyway. So we're all connecting. So
yeah.
I feel definitely
Excellent.
rewards coming through as well. So, well, that's
That's
good to
good
know.
news. Yeah. This was a good live, Joe. Do you want to pull just last cards, just general guidance for whoever is watching?
Yes. Yeah. Let's have a look. So let's pull some cards out there for you.
General guidance for people watching this video.
And let's see. General guidance for whoever's watching, especially before and now. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because my cards are slipping and flying all over the place. Oh,
Okay, so let go, release and let go of anything you don't need to hold on to now moving forward. We've also got as well, we've got a lot of energies coming in, so be open to those energies. Manifest your dreams because you've got the
oh,
power to do this, and be really, really kind to yourself. And we also have the Emperor as well, with obviously the Emperor. No, we've actually got Justice. The
all
Justice
right.
card. I'm going to see what guidance comes through with that. But we've also got the Fool card. So remember, this is a start of a new journey.
Yeah,
It is you starting your new journey and remaining, letting go of what doesn't hold for you. A rebirth and awakening as well, I've got here as well. So there could be some things coming into your life that I've just had the word trajectory. You're going to start seeing something from a different angle. And this isn't just spiritually. I feel like you're going to trust your intuition here as well. Something may come up in the way that's going to change things for you a little bit, to enable you to release and let go of things. It's as if the universe is saying to you, you know, enough time now.
Yeah.
You've had enough time. And it's the universe's way of wrapping you up and giving you a big hug and saying, we've got you, and your guides and your angels, we've got you. And this next change for you is going to bring exactly what you want into your life. And I think that's where the justice card comes in, because I'm picking up there are a lot of people have been hurt in the past by others with regards to their belief systems and the transition they want to make in their life. And what I've got is trust your own intuition and don't always see don't always seek the guidance from others. Know that if it fits right with you and it sits right in you moving forward, and it's going to be the good for you and everybody else around you, then yes, is the I'm just getting that yes, these changes will come through. You'll recognize them, you'll have clarity, but you'll have that inner knowing that this is the change I want to make. But what I'm getting from the guidance now is call in your guides, call in your angels, because they will help you make this transition moving forward.
Yeah.
That's what I've just got.
Right. So, did you say something about letting go? You did, didn't you? About letting go.
Yeah, I'm getting let go of any burdens. I'm moving away. Perfect.
A lot of people are now fed up with, whatever's happening in their lives, and they sort of, you see these cups here, these are old energies, and she's like, oh God, I had enough of this shit, and that's why he's moving away.
Yeah.
A lot of people, so I know this is the Two of Cups, but this doesn't represent a relationship between two people. It represents the relationship with your higher self. So a lot of people have discovered that the power of self is what they need to become the best version of themselves. They don't need someone else to come and love them. They need to love themselves. Also, a lot of people are going to look within and find their inner strength and start their own business. You see, he's sitting here creating. And this is going to open up more possibilities in the future. You see, he's looking towards the horizon with his wand, standing proudly, because he unleashed his creativity. And we've got the Empress.
Brilliant.
So people, this card doesn't say you need to unleash your inner power. It's like the majority of people who are watching this already have unleashed their inner power, but stay within this energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. The Empress energy is a very powerful energy. Just stay in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Trusting yourself.
Trusting yourself, exactly. So that was a good video, Joe.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Definitely.
We did a lot. We pulled a lot of cards. We got a lot of information. That was very good. And the cards didn't sort of allowed us to receive this information.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was fun.
Wonderful as always. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because we will be doing another one, won't we, Yana? And also send me messages and let me know what you want to know, whether it's with regards to setting up projects, businesses, and how Yana can help you. I'm going to put the links on as well for how to get in touch with Yana. And if you want to know more about calling in your guides and your angels and connecting more to the higher source and your higher self and being more present, especially going through these turbulent times that you might be pulled into, obviously contact me as well. And yeah, like and subscribe so you can get notification on when we are doing our next lives as well. And